Alrighty guys, welcome back to OneDrive, and today we are watching a match that has been sent to me by Tim Kincaid, and he is playing Jesse. So thanks for Tim for sending me this content. I really do appreciate it. He's actually sent me 4 matches worth of content, so that's going to be nice to bring to the channel. So I really appreciate that, Tim, and I've had a lot of fun playing some matches against him. So he's a super cool guy, and just want to say a big thanks to him, really. Alright, so the point system is on the screen now. It is a non-proxy format, but you are allowed cards from like Collector's Edition, International Edition and so forth. And it is the Atlantic 93-94 rule set. If you want to get yourself involved in this format, reach out to Joe in the X-Points group on Facebook, and he'll get you signed up for the next tournament. It is played over Teleria, but I believe you can play it over different formats as long as you register the results in Teleria. So, alright, let's get straight into Tim's deck then, and then straight into Jesse's deck. So this is Tim's deck. He's playing it looks like a counter robots deck, with some shenanigans going on with control magics and Oh Man of the Sea. Very spicy build here. It's got a lot of one-offs as well, so mana base is pretty straightforward. Lots of islands, 2 deserts, underground seas, Felwarstone, and a factory. And then we have the Soul Ring, mana vote, so we can get those Triskelions out early. He's got a Meek Stone in there. He's got 3 counter spells: Recall, Time Vote, Stasis, Transmute Artifact. Guardian Beast is pretty good with all those artifacts, so you can do the Guardian Beast Chaos Orb combo, or you could just protect his artifacts and his Guardian Beast would be the only thing that dies. So Diamond Valley seems pretty good with the control magics. And then you've got Sage of Latinam to sacrifice artifacts and draw cards, so a very interesting build here. We'll talk more sort of about sideboarding afterwards, but the Transmute Artifact, obviously you can find the Triskelion, so yeah, it's going to be an interesting to see how this deck does, really. So we'll see how it does. Anyway, let's look at Jesse's deck. So this is Jesse's deck. Is a lot more straightforward. In the sense that it just wants to hit hard, fast, and finish your opponent as quick as possible by the looks of it. So he's playing 4 Card Ape, 3 Scavenger Folk, which is actually going to be good against Tim's deck. He's got the trackers, the Waioli Wolf, 2 Script Sprites, 4 Arnhems, so another tracker there actually, 4 Giant Growth, 3 Berserk, 2 Chain, 4 Lightning Bolt, Fork. I like the Fork actually in the main here. Chaos Orb, Earthquake, Regrowth, Blood Moon. Blood Moon could catch a lot of people off guard. Wheel of Fortune, and then Demonic Tutor, and then 4 Factory as well. Blimey, so a very aggressive build here by Jesse. We'll talk more about sideboarding afterwards, but yeah, very aggressive. Alrighty, so looks like they've shuffled. Tim is rocking his pink sleeves. I like Jesse's playmat there of Swords to Plowshares. That's pretty sweet. I also like Tim's actually. Pyroblast and Hydroblast are some of my favourite cards in Magic the Gathering, so it's pretty cool. Let's fast forward here. Jesse's mulligans. Alright. Hopefully Jesse can keep this hand. When I'm commentating, I like both players to try and keep a fresh 7 if they can, but if they can't, they can't. Don't know why coming up every 2 seconds. Just going to get rid of the chat in the background. Alright, Brassman. Alright, Scavenger Folk's a pretty good answer for the brass man here. Obviously we don't know what we're playing against, so normally brass man would be a great blocker, but we're gonna attack anyway. Most probably gonna be no block here, yep. So I'm trying to try and keep life totals here for me. So I think we'll look at Tim's life total, sorry, Jesse's life total on Tim's side. It's a little bit clearer to see. So he's on 19. Sage obviously from Tim. Actually gonna bolt the Sage. Yeah, respecting the Sage. That's good actually, because the Sage is very, very good. He's gonna attack for 1. Put Tim down to 19. Tim's kindly doing his life total on the screen. He's gonna untap that brass man. I don't think Jesse wants to sack the Scavenger Folk right now to get rid of the brass man. Tim is kindly doing the cards for us as well, so that's pretty good. Alright, tracker here, that's pretty good. Is it going to see a counter spell? Yes, it is. Alright, massive respect for the tracker. Hopefully he's got, you know, Jesse is playing Arnhem, so kind of sometimes want to save the counter spells for the big fatties, but he's going to play a Zephyr Falcon here. So I think he's just going to try and sit back with the brass man, but obviously he's got the Scavenger Folk to sack at any time to get rid of that artifact. Alright. Four mana for an Arnhem. Has he got another counter spell? Yeah, you kind of wanted to save that counter spell for the Arnhem, really. That's going to be a problem now. Unless he's got control magic. He is playing 3 of them in the deck. Right, he's going to attack for 1. I've got a bit of a cold here, guys, so do apologise if I'm sounding a bit snotty or whatever. Alright, Dancing Scimitar. Kind of wanted him to use his Scavenger Folk now, isn't he? It's a great answer for the Arnhem, but he's going to most probably get rid of the Scimitar with the Scavenger Folk and then swing in for 4, I believe. But we'll see. Yep, there you go. So Tim crashes to 15. It looks like that Scavenger Folk's been stamped, so Jesse might have won it at a tournament. Got some nice dual lands over there. So play a regrowth, get back the tracker. Don't know if you Jesse's down to 17. Don't know if you would get the bolt back, I don't know. Free mana for a recall. He's going to get back the Scimitar. He's going to get the... discard the Zephyr Falcon, and obviously recall goes into the exile zone. Okay. It'll be interesting here to see what Jesse's got as a follow-up. Obviously we know he's got the tracker. Wow, another factory, Jesus. This brass man's gonna be pretty hard to get through. Really? Would you swing in here? Well, maybe he's got a giant growth. Because she could block with the brass man and then desert the factory. But then I suppose he could pump the factory to 3-3. Alright. Like, does it in response to the activation of the factory, does he? Okay. Oh, maybe he don't. Maybe he threw everything in the way of it to get rid of one of the factories. Okay. And he follows up with a tracker here, Jesse. Alright. Oh, I think he's just showing him what he recalled. Alright, AO pile to shoot the tracker. He's going to take 4 next turn. Potentially with the Ironham swing. Can block the factory though. Yep, swing in for 4. Knock him down to 7. Untap and draw. Dangerously low on life. Alright, he's going to play that scimitar. Going to keep the desert up. That's pretty good. So he could desert and block the factory. So most likely he's just going to swing in with the Ironham potentially. But he needs a giant growth for bolt or chain or something. Tim might be stabilising here. And I've seen Tim do this in 4 Horsemen quite a lot, where he sort of stabilises and then he comes back and wins the match. So unless Jesse can win this quickly, Tim is more the control player. Alright. No, he's not. But you're going to swing in there for... Oh, he is going to swing in. What has he got, I wonder? I'll block this with the scimitar. He's just got to pass the turn, so it was a bluff. He's going to pass it 2, is he? Or nope. Another brass man. Okay. Looks like Tim's got the ground pretty much locked up and the air, so I'm not sure how Tim's going to actually win this match though, but we'll see. Right, gonna attack for 4, sorry. Is he gonna block with the scimitar again? Oh, he's got a berserk this time. Alright. Tramples over for some damage, goes to 4. Chain him. There's a 1. Right, so he's on 1 life. Oh my god, it's looking desperate here for Tim. Oh, Triskelion though. That's a good answer. Alright. He's hellbent though, he's literally tapped out, no cards. Alright, doesn't look like he's gonna die yet though. He's gonna sack the brass man, they've done their job. He's gonna draw again. Yep, he's gonna attack for 4. Jesse down to 13. Oh, Old Man of the Sea, okay. So ideal for him, for Tim. He's coming back on 1 life here. This is crazy. Oh god. I told you, this is what happens. He sort of stabilizes and then he starts coming back. It's a race against time now though. Tim needs to win as quick as possible, I think, at 1 life. Any chain or bolt could be his demise. I would attack for maybe with the Old Man and the Triskelion. Keep the others back. No. He's not doing anything. Okay. Oh. Okay. Having a good old think. That factory is stopping Tim from swinging in here. Like, or Alpha swinging, I mean. Alright, let's see what happens. Tim is very methodical when it comes to his thinking. Tim has won quite a few tournaments. He's won the 7-point singleton. He's been in pretty much quite a lot of the playoff stages in X-Points. He's won 4 Horsemen quite a few times. He's done well in other tournaments. So Tim is a good player. He's been around for a long time. Right, he's swinging in here. Okay, interesting to see him swing. I suppose if he animates the factory, he could steal it with the Old Man. Yep. Okay. Draws a card. Takes 4. So now he's got the factory. Does the control magic stay on, does it? Interesting. Fair enough. And Jesse's on 9 now, so kind of looking pretty bad for Jesse, to be honest with you. This might be the comeback of all comebacks. Tim is just casually eating food whilst playing this game of Magic. Fair enough. That is hilarious. Alright, script sprite and a scavenger vote. Oh, the script sprites might be... Oh no, he's got the Triskelion encounters. He's alright. Alright. Could activate the old man at the end of his turn here. See the creature. I'm going to take the script sprites. I would most probably shoot the scavenger folk for 1 and then swing in for some damage. Yep, and that's what's going to happen. Alright, he's swinging in here with Factory, Sage, and Triskelion for 6. I'm going to put him down to 3, I believe. Unless Jesse's got one thing. If he had Baron, he would have burnt it straight to Tim's face, so. Oh. Maybe he's just dead. You've seen enough. Alright. Let's go to sideboarding. So in Tim's sideboard, he has another old man that looks quite decent. The blue elemental blast don't look too bad either. Psychic Purge don't look too bad against the little 1/1s. Ivory Tower don't look too bad either for gaining some life, but then I suppose he has got a lot of scavenger folks, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Tim sideboards here. Jesse has the Hurricane. That seems pretty decent. Tranquility doesn't look too great. Black Vice doesn't look great. Dark Heart of the Woods, not fantastic here, I don't think. Ball Elemental could be quite aggressive. That might be a good strategy. Falling Star don't look too bad for the Brassmans and the Sages. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he sideboards here. Alright, so I think Tim has mulligan to 6. So he's on the draw though. Island and pass. Nice stamp, nice. Most already on attack for 1. Tim's on 19. And Jesse's down to 18 already. That's pretty crazy. The city of brass damage can add up, believe you me. Oh, that's just pretty good. Although he has got the Waioli Wolf. I think he can activate Factory here and swing in for some damage. Oh, Tracker. That's very good. Okay. I'd be tempted to attack with the Scavenger Folk for 2. With the pump of the pump with the Waioli Wolf. See what happens. Yeah. So he's going to attack. If Tim blocks, he's going to pump it to make it 2/2. So Tim, I presume, is going to take. There you go. Tim only takes 1 though. Interesting. Oh, Ancestral Recall. That's always good. He must have a land here. Yep. He's got 7 cards in hand. So that mulligan wasn't too bad. So you could pump up the tracker here. Tracker could kill the Sage if he wants to. Is it single green or double green? I think it's single. For the tracker activation. Nope. He's going Alpha lever here by the looks of it. Alright. Jesse is the aggressor here. So going to desert the scavenger folk after it gets pumped. Fair enough. And Tim is down to 14. He plays a... Okay, Old Man of the Sea is pretty good. He's going to need a boat or a chain. There you go, boat. Ouch. Oh, blue elemental blast to save the old man. What a play here. That land should be untapped, I believe. Yeah. What a play. That was pretty awesome from Tim there. Oh, he's got another boat though. He's going to animate the factory and swing in for 5. Put him down for 9, potentially. This is what happened last game, really. So Jesse's on 16. Tim is down to 9. And Jesse's running out of cards. And Tim is 1 mana away from Triskelion. Okay. This could be pretty bad for Tim here. He can swing him for 5 potentially. With the Wily Wolf pump. It's got desert open, so you have to be careful. Factory. He's attacking with the Wily Wolf. What is going on here? There you go. Giant growth on the... Is that going to be game? No, he goes to 1 again. What the hell? 1 life. A load of land in hand. My god. Okay. I thought Tim might have come back on 1 life again. That would have been crazy. Alright, let's go to game number 3. Alright. Game number 3 then. They both keep 7 by the looks of things. So that's good for both players. Or was he down to 6? Just he might have been down to 6 actually. He hasn't changed his screen. That's fine. Card ape here. Needs a forest to make it a 2/3. That brass man's a great little blocker. Great little blocker. Right, attacks for 1. desert. Plays the brass man. No, it bolts one of them. Swings in for 2, I believe. Here we go. Is there any follow-up? No. Desert should be untapped. Not too sure why that is tapped. Oh yeah, because he untapped the Brassman. Right, this is on like 1.4 speed, so we need to slow it down a little bit. Alright. Is this another boat? Nope, chain. Is it chain or boat? Looks like boat. Chain, I think. But he's going to counterspell that. He wants to keep his brass man around, and that's keeping these card apes back. He will be taking 4 to the face house. Untap and draw. Set your brass. Scavenger folk. Bolt the sage. Oh no, brassman. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, because it can swing in for 4 here. Crashes to 14. It's like, oh, old man. And he kind of wishes he's had those boats now, I reckon. Unless he's got another one. He might have another chain or a boat. Or he might have red blast, maybe? Did he have red blast on the sideboard? Yeah, it's a great creature here, old man. He's a factory. He's going to steal something, though, isn't he? Potentially. Nope. Oh, poor lightning. Okay. Just goes to 19. Oh, for 18, sorry. I mean, he could just swing in here with everything. Alright, he's going hell for leather. He's going to double block one of the card apes here. Take 8, potentially go down to 6. I think. Yep, that's what happens. Alright. Tim is on life support. But he has the old man. Ball elemental should be going. Oh, and the sage is dead because of the card ape. Ball lightning is gone. It's Tim's turn. Oh, he gets a factory. That's going to be a good blocker. Yeah, just at the right time, actually. Jesse's used a lot of his burn already to try and get rid of these creatures. He's used 9 damage worth of burn just to get rid of a few brassmans and a sage. Right, he's going to steal the scavenger folk, I believe. Does he get to choose, Tim? No, maybe he does. Gets the card ape. It is tapped, I believe. Should be tapped, I think. He did swing in with it. Sometimes people can get confused as well if they don't do this properly. Might stop Jesse from swinging in. Jesse only has one card in hand. Tim has 3. Interesting. Oh, it's gonna animate the factory. He's got to swing in just with the factory. Okay. He deserts it. What's going on there? What the hell happened there? Oh, maybe he's gonna block. Did he not just play the factory though? I'm not too sure what happened there. Yeah, the card ape should have been tapped. Surely. Didn't he attack with the card ape? Am I missing something? I don't know. Oh, maybe he did it when oh, sorry. I think he passed the turn to Jesse and then when it untapped, he stole it. Yeah. Makes sense. Now he's going to steal the scavenger, folks. Oh my god. Absolutely brutal from Tim here. And I really thought things would go in Jesse's favour, but it seems to be unravelling now. Okay, Tim's kindly making a card for us here to clearly identify the scavenger folk. Oh, interesting. Tim is deep in thought. He's just going to pass. Does not swing in with a factory. So I'll pass the turn back. I could play a Triskelion here. Right, swings in for 1. Drops him down to 17. Yep, plays a Triskelion. Alright, pretty hard to deal with. Gonna need some bolts, which Justice used a lot of. God, those 2 City of Brass is gonna hurt him. But he's got enough mana, he doesn't need to use those lands. Okay, just gonna pass them. Jesse's gonna go to like quite a low life total here if he doesn't have anything. Wait, he's gonna recall. But probably gonna get back the counter spell. Lose a land. Okay. Alright. That's this one's probably gonna swing for 5. Yeah. Goes to 12. It's effectively at 9 because of the Triskelion counters. This is crazy. Jesse needs to find something. Earthquake for 4 would be good. Oh, Black Vice doesn't seem good. Yeah, Earthquake for 4 would have been amazing. Would have been tight. Well, I suppose the counter spell's in Tim's hand though, so. Before he had done the recall, the Earthquake would have been good. If he had it. Did he even have Earthquake in the deck? I don't even know actually. Alright. Gonna rumble for 7. This Harmony would be good. Nope. I don't think he's got Disharmony anyway, I'm just saying that. Alright, what's he got here? Top 5. You can do it, Jesse. Come on. At least we got 3 matches though. Oh, Card Ape. And 2 Berserks. You couldn't play the Card Ape because we would have just been stolen off by the old man. I suppose he could have berserked some of their creatures to try and kill them. But then he would have been dealt a shit ton of damage. So, alright, Tim, well done. You've got your victory, Jesse. You played the best you could with the cards that you had. So yeah. Alright, Tim. Well done. And Jesse, hope you smash the rest of the tournament. Alright guys, give the video a like if you like it, subscribe to see future content, and as always, thanks for all your support, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye. Now if you like the work that I do and the videos that I provide, think about subscribing to the channel, and have a great day. You take care guys. Bye bye.